I've been there before, so I know what it's like.
Speaking of being there before, you've been there from the beginning, closed circuit, pay-per-view, now streaming services that make just boxing so simple for fans to obtain. Just the fact that boxing is getting mainstream attention as it has been and getting bigger and bigger. What's your thought on boxing becoming more than just a niche sport?
Boxing. They say boxing's good. Boxing.
So there's been a lot of talk about this rehydration thing.
Yes.
Tell me about it, because I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, I mean, it's very frustrating because I heard the interview where Canelo said that it wasn't up to him and he had no say-so whether the IBF rules was implemented. But as we know, that the IBF doesn't put those rules on us. They say that it's up to the fighter's discretion. You know I didn't want that, right? You know I wanted to just to fight for the belts, get my rest, wake up, and fight a great fight. Not that I need any advantages, because I don't need any advantages for Canelo Alvarez. I need to simply be my best fighter inside that ring come that night. But it was Golden Boy and their team who put that stipulation in there. And it just sucks because this is not the history of boxing. This is not true champion behavior. If you're a champion and whatever weight class you are in, you'll fight those guys with no, I mean, he's done it with Cotto and Khan and all of these other guys he put weight stipulations on. So, I mean, it's just, when you think about true champion, I don't know if, I don't really know if we can throw that out there, because even though he's a stellar guy, even though he's an amazing champion, but you got to be true to the sport. And you can look for advantages in any way that you can get them. You know what I mean? Because if you're going to beat a guy, beat me fair and square.
So in the contract, like, what exactly are they putting in there with the weight?
That if I weigh over 170 pounds come the morning of, that I had to pay, first it was $250,000 a pound. We got it down to $100,000. So this is really, you guys are seeing the concerns that they have. They're thinking, because I'm a big middleweight, that I need an advantage and that they want to keep me as small and dehydrated as possible. But it won't work. For my last fight, I felt great. I did and followed the rules of the IBF and weigh in 170 the next morning, and I felt great for my fight. So I'm not really looking forward to physically being drained, but I am highlighting the fact that these guys put that in there because it's not supposed to be there.
If someone from their team were to say, well, with the Golovkin fight, you didn't weigh in, and that's the reason that we have a concern and we're putting that in there, how would you respond to that?
Well, I would respond by simply saying that even still, you don't control boxing. Because you are the biggest man in the sport, you don't start dictating what happens and, you know, weight stipulation is all of these different things. I mean, you fight a fair fight and you weigh in honest 160 pounds, and then you come in to fight however much you want to fight, because that's been the history of boxing. Never in my life, this is like new to me, this all weight stipulation thing and contracts on everything else other than. And for me, I'm a true fighter, so I'm going to do the things that I need to do. And I understand that this is the biggest fight that could be made, so I had to take that chance.
Have you had a chance to bring it up to him?
One more and that's it.
Have you had a chance?
I haven't had a chance to bring it up to him, but at the end of the day, what is he going to do? What is he going to say? It's nothing. It's Golden Boy. It's those guys, because they wanted more of an advantage. But I'm going to put everything into my hands come May 4th. You'll see.
Thank you. Sorry for that. Thank you. Sorry.